What is up, everybody? Welcome to the first ever Sweet Saturday or Sugar Saturday. I don't know what I'm going to call it yet. Name is pending. But basically, every Saturday, my husband and I, we do like a little cheat meal. And I love serving my husband. I love cooking for him. I love feeding him. I love baking for him. And all you angry feminists, yes, he serves me too. Don't worry. But I just love serving my husband, and I love baking. And my creative outlet is cooking and is baking. I'm not like a drawer or an artist or anything like that. I just love cooking and baking. So Saturdays, I get to create a brand new fancy meal, and I get to bake a crazy fancy dessert. And I'm going to kind of take you along and show you what that's like. This is kind of what our Saturdays look like as somebody who's, my husband's actually lost 70 pounds. I've lost 80 pounds. So a couple who's lost a lot of weight. We just had a kid. We still enjoy the foods that we love, but we're pretty regimented and on routine during the week. And this is what our Saturday fun days look like. So I'm going to go to the gym, show you what a workout looks like. I'm going to go grocery shopping, take you guys with me. I'll bake it with you, and then you'll watch us taste it for the first time. Today's dessert is going to be Mississippi mud pie. So if you're a chocolate lover, stay tuned. Jesus fuck. Normally right now I start with just like a 20-minute walk on the treadmill. I do this for a couple reasons. Number one, it mentally gets me prepared so I don't just like go from 0 to 100 and jump into my workouts, because sometimes I'm dragging my feet to start. But it also lets me answer emails, create some content and reels for you guys. What's important is, number one, I'm exercising today, and I go to the gym because I'm a woman of my word, okay? Nothing in life is guaranteed except your word. And so, I said I was going to work out, so I have to work out. That way, in the future, when I say things, I know that it's true, and it's not like I start doubting myself, right? Before I lost my weight, I would say, I'm not going to eat that donut, then I would eat the donut, and I would not be a woman of my word, and slowly over time, I degraded my confidence and my trust in myself. So now it's non-negotiable that I have to show up for myself. Reason number two is I recently became a mother, and it's my hopes one day that I have a strong, handsome boy and many more children, and that they take care of themselves. I wasn't really taught how to eat healthy. I wasn't taught how to exercise and how to make habits so that when I was an adult it became easier. I had to learn as an adult, which is way harder. So it's my hope that I can fast forward that for my son and all my future children. And the only way that I know how to do that is lead by example. So I'm going to show that my son needs to take care of himself because his mom takes care of himself. And then reason number three is working out feels amazing. There is nothing more addicting, seriously, than a good sweat, an endorphin rush. You made yourself proud, you proved yourself in some way, you lifted heavier, you ran faster, you squatted lower, like whatever your version of progress is, there's nothing better than proving to yourself that the work you've been putting in is actually paying off. It is addicting. And I have never once regretted a workout, but I've regretted many times not doing a workout. And so I love exercising. And let me tell you, it took me a long time to get here. Okay, if you're listening to me and you think I'm crazy and you're like, God, I wish I liked exercise too. It took me a long time to get here. It was a lot of fake it till you make it, a lot of skipped gyms, a lot of months without exercising. I just started telling myself I love it. I started telling myself I'm excited. I started telling myself I'm looking forward to this, and I started this kind of fake excitement. I couldn't tell you when the switch actually went from fake to reality, but now I look forward to exercising, and I really, really, really love the gym and my time to myself to actually improve. I'm going to do a really light workout today. I'm about to go for about a 30-minute run. I've got a race coming up. Ryan and I signed ourselves up for the Eggnog Jog, which is happening on a Sunday, so we've got to train for that race, get some kilometers under our belt, so we're good to go for that. But yeah, there's my little gym rant, guys. Come watch me work out. So here's me jogging my heart out. I didn't do anything crazy. I think I was up maybe for like 5 miles an hour, just trying to get my heart rate up and just get my blood flowing, get some more kilometers under my belt. Like I said, we've got a 10K race to prepare for. There's me covering up my camel toe because nobody wants to see that. Here I am finishing off my little run with some stretching. My hips have been really tight. My hamstrings and calves have been really tight because of obviously the increase in running. It's just wearing on my muscles. This stretch routine is something that I have done for about 10 years. This is my go-to stretch routine. Basically, I go in a lunge position, I open up my hip, then I open my hamstring, and I kind of rock back and forth and shake my legs back and forth. It's kind of like a ballistic style of stretching I do, but not as intense. It's a little more gentle. And when I started this, so super long ago, I couldn't do the splits, but now I work my way up. I warm up and do the splits. I'm a firm believer that if you sat down and took 30 to 60 minutes to just stretch one day, you could probably work your way up to the splits, or at least really, really close to the splits. It just takes a lot of warming up. I've done it over the years, so I can get into it very quickly. But if you ever want to do the splits, my routine works. It just takes a while to warm up. And then if by the end of this routine I still can't do the splits because I'm super stiff or I haven't practiced in a while, I just repeat the routine again, and then I just keep going back and forth between one lunge with one leg forward, lunge the other leg forward, and then I go here and do the middle. And now I'm opening up my glutes. I love this. I love just being lazy, putting my legs against the wall and letting gravity pull me into the stretch instead of having to use my muscles to pull me into the stretch. So this is something that I can do and that I do often when I'm really not in the mood to stretch. I just make sure that I let the gravity do the work. All right, I'm at the grocery store. I am shopping for our Mississippi mud pie. It's going to be a really healthy grocery cart. And for those of you who don't know what Mississippi mud pie is, it is a Oreo cookie crust, then a layer of brownie, a layer of pudding, and then some fresh whipped cream. So it is very decadent. And I passed the chocolate aisle. I need one of those. So this is my cart. It actually doesn't look as bad as I thought it would. I'd probably rate it like a C+ out of healthiness scale, so not too bad. By the way, this is my first time filming in a grocery store. It's super awkward. Everybody's looking at you while I'm talking to myself. They definitely thought I was crazy. All right, I'm at the wall of Oreos, and I have to pick which Oreo I want. This is the hardest decision of my life. There's mint and golden and double stuffed and mega stuffed. I don't know, I think I'm just gonna go with regular old Oreos. They even have birthday cake Oreos. Oh my god. I'm not an Oreo connoisseur. I don't know what your favorite are. Comment down below, I'm curious. Does anybody actually try any of these, or I just keep sticking to the plain regular ones? All right, here we go. Where are the plain regular ones? They're the hardest ones to find now. Oh, here they are, original. Original. I need 23 to make the crust. I don't know if this is enough. I'm gonna literally count right now. I texted Ryan that I was on my way home, and then he messaged me, when you come inside, come in slowly and softly because Max is asleep. So this is me creeping up on them. Hi, Viva. Say hi to YouTube. Okay, I'm whispering because Max is sleeping in the other room, but I really want to get this started because I really want to eat it. So, first thing we're gonna make, I got Oreo in my teeth already because I ate one. It says 23 Oreos for the base. So, I'm gonna cut my Oreos, put them in a bag and crush them. It says food processor, but I don't want to make noise. And another one for me. Making a mess already. So I mixed the Oreos and melted butter, pushed it down into a pan, and now it has to go into the freezer for about 20 minutes. That way when I pop it in the oven, it doesn't melt and it stays together. Now I have to move on to the brownie layer that's going to sit right on top of the Oreo crust. And this is when Ryan comes to peek because he usually always wants a nibble. Oops, turned on the wrong burner.
Very direct with your instructions last time.
My wrist is hurting, Max.
I just pulled over. With the Oreo stuff?
Mm-hmm. You know it, you know it. I spilled. I'm wasting the chocolate. Had a lick?
Yeah. Oh, it's good. It's gonna spill. Here, I gotta get back.
Alrighty. Yummy lime. It's a little sour. What's that? So the brownie mix was made and I'm still just waiting for the crust to cool down a little bit. So now I'm going to get the ingredients ready for the pudding. The pudding that goes on top of the brownie after we've cooked it. So I've got to reach real hard to grab the ingredients while holding Max. I'm the queen of multitasking. Need a break, need a Max break. From the lime. Don't want to get lime in our eyes, do we? Yeah, huh? We don't want that. Lime in our hair. It's stylish, isn't it? Chocolatey. Getting there. Okay, brownie is out of the oven. So we have our Oreo layer done and our brownie layer done. You can see it here. I don't know if I can see a good picture there. So I have to let it completely cool and then I gotta make the pudding. I got the stuff all measured out there. Gotta make the pudding on the stove top, and then when the brownie's cool, I put it on top, and then it has to set for 4 hours. We can't eat it for 4 hours max. And then we top it with some fresh whipped cream, and we enjoy. So stick around while we wait. Max. Breastfeeding break. Say hi. Okay, so for my big meal today, I didn't want to do anything too fancy. I was craving chicken breast thighs. Chicken breast thighs, what am I talking about? You're laughing at me. Chicken thighs, and I made them tandoori style. So it was a little bit of Greek yogurt with some tandoori spice, lime, garlic, and some salt. And I just marinated that for about an hour with the chicken in it. Excuse me, I'm burping. I'm excited to eat already. And now it is done. And I shall reveal. I also made some homemade guac on the side with just salt, lime, and some avocados mushed up. Me and Max were munching on that while we were waiting for the chicken to be cooked. And let's take a look at the final product. Okay, gonna try and eat and film at the same time here. First bite. Daddy just came home from the gym. He works hard. Protein. What's going on up here, huh? You want to be held by mommy? It's okay. Sometimes I do too, you know? Okay, so this is what it looks like. So Oreo crust, brownie middle, pudding top, and then fresh whipped cream.
Can I eat it now?
Yes.
It's so good. It's as good as last time.
Yay.
Are you gonna eat yours?
You want it?
here. Okay. So
Next, miss. Careful. You standing? So this is the leftovers we have, and we always give them to our neighbor. She has a son who usually eats all of it. We're gonna go deliver these so they're not in our house because we kind of don't want them here anymore. We are all mud pied out, and Ryan's eating some pineapple to push all the mud pie down.
Yeah. Always at the end of my day, I have fruit. So the next day, TMI, everything's cleared out. I feel good. I feel light in the morning. And then the thing is, for Maddie and I, we've realized if we get our Sundays right, the food, going to church, me and her having our meetings, we're, recollecting on the week, talking what we need to do going forward, our weeks are amazing. So we make sure that we get our Sundays right, and then going forward, it sets a tone.
Also, fun tip, if you're packing cake, don't put it in the actual Tupperware. Pack it on the lid of the Tupperware so that way it goes over top like oops, that went way better in my mind. Because it goes over like this. Wait for it. Wait for it. See? Ta-da! And it packs better than squishing it in there, and it's much easier to kind of take off and then instead of having to scoop out. Everybody knows when you leave the house for a second, you can't put on reasonable shoes. You gotta put on the shoes that slide the most. I'm gonna go give our leftover mud pie to one to the neighbor on the right because she lives by herself, and then one more pies to the neighbor on the left. Let's go. I'm gonna drop these, I swear. Let's go. Being a good Samaritan. Don't show the license plate. All right. I won't get her on YouTube. I'm sure she doesn't want to be on YouTube. All right, change of plans. Both of our neighbors are not home right now, so clearly they have more of a life than we do because they're out on a Saturday and we are in eating pie. So I will try again tomorrow. All right, that was our first sweet Saturday, sugar Saturday. I will come back with a better name. And the Barra family is out. We will make another one, so stay tuned to see what other fancy dessert
Leave
we
a piece
make.
of wisdom for them.
Piece of wisdom. I don't know which direction I want to go. Oh, only have one piece of mud pie. If you have two, you're gonna get a tummy ache. I have a tummy ache.
I'm okay. I feel good. I did the sauna today, so I wasn't going to go to the gym because I didn't get sleep last night and the night before. And then Maddie, being the wonderful woman she is, she's like, why don't you just go do the sauna? I did the sauna. I feel great. Oh my God.
I'm being attacked now.
Yes, and now we have a little infant here that
Wow,
loves to...
look at it. He made it better. Okay, we're ending. We want to go to bed. It's 8 o'clock. We're old people. He says sleep time. All right, see you next time. And comment down below what desserts you want me to make. Bye. Quick update. At 10 o'clock last night, Ryan decided to finish one of our neighbor's mud pie. So don't tell the neighbor. I won't tell if you don't tell.